Hi, Kathianne Lewis, and it's time for your faith lift for the week. And sometimes I don't read books, I just read titles. And I like the title, and I go with the title, and I don't have to read the book. And not to put down this book I'm going to mention, because I didn't read it. So I can't really say, but sometimes I've read books, and they're like this thick with big letters and lots of space, but they can sell you a book like this, and there's maybe 3 good ideas in it. Well, this book had one good idea, and I think it was the title. So I stopped at that. And the book title was, What If It All Worked Out? Or something like that. What if it all went right? Or something like that. What if it was better than you thought it would be? Or something like that. But you get the idea. It was focusing, or asking us to focus on what might go well as opposed to what might go wrong. Because we do that, don't we? I mean, don't we think of something and then how could it go wrong? But man, if you focus on the idea that it all might go right, A, you'll be less stressed. B, you'll be less testy with others. And you'll start to plan on it going well. Because I think a lot of people don't make welcome the blessings that are possible in any given situation because they're too busy thinking that it's not going to work out anyway. And I say this from experience, not only for myself, but from working with lots and lots of people over the years. Lots of people. They have an idea. They love the idea. They want to move towards that idea. But really what they're doing is preparing themselves so that they won't be too disappointed when it doesn't work out. I've watched this over and over again. So let's just play the game, the name of the book. Although I must say I'm not really totally sure, and I don't really care what the exact name of the book was. But let's play around with, you want to do something next year, 2025. What if it all goes right? What if it all goes really well? What if it all works out without a lot of effort? I mean, think about it. Wouldn't you be joyous? Wouldn't you be excited to go into 2025? And then if that could go right, well, maybe I'll plan something else because that could go right, and then that could go right, and then that could go right. And then you're so filled with optimism. And optimism is a human trait, but it's a very needed trait to become miracle-minded. See, pessimists are not miracle-minded. Even if they have a miracle, they'll think, well, it was a fluke, or it's the only one I'm going to ever get, or how the heck did that happen? I've been around those people too. Oh, and I hope you're not one of them, because honestly, what if it all works out? What if the universe is on your side? Becoming optimistic is a key ingredient to become miracle-minded. And miracle-minded people don't just have one once in a while, a miracle once in a while. They have a continual experience of day by day, things going right, things going right. They think a thing and it shows up. They think a thing and someone helps out. I mean, I am hearing about so many miracles at our center. People are becoming miracle-minded, and I invite you to do the same. And the thing to do this week is to be optimistic. The thing to do this week is to think, wow, what if it all goes well? Wow, what if everything falls together without a lot of effort? Wow, what if it turns out even better than I thought? Think on that. And I'll see you next week. Whatever that word was. See you next week. Bye for now.
In the middle of a miracle, the sky can turn black. In the middle of a miracle, you fear you'll never bounce back. But you're not bouncing back, you're breaking through to things you wouldn't dream but ache do. The storm has come to bear a brighter view in the middle of a miracle. In the middle of a miracle, you may lose your head. In the middle of a miracle, you may wish you were dead. But trust me, there is life within you yet. And one more thing, it's best not to forget. It's more of a setup than an upset in the middle of a miracle. Out of the dark there comes a light, and suddenly there's an end in sight. It isn't forever, it's just finite, this unwelcomed isolation. Open your eyes and breathe again. You're better than you have ever been. We all need an earthquake now and then to shake us from sedation in the middle of a miracle. The storm it will roar in the middle of a miracle. You wonder what it's all for. Just promise not to lay there and relent. If you're going through hell, don't pitch a tent. Just keep your eye on the prize. Lift your head